Why is my license plate in there? Alright, what is up everybody? We're back with another Moto John video today. We're back here out on the streets of Philly, wrapped up that road trip across the state. So we are now back in Philly with another video. So if you like traveling around talking motorcycles, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, stay tuned for some more stuff we have coming up throughout the year. So today I'm taking a little ride down to South Philly, grab some coffee, and I want to talk about the #1 modification that you absolutely have to make to your Harley Sportster. So Sportsters are great bikes because they're pretty versatile as far as modifications you can make. That's one of the main reasons a lot of people get them, is because there's just so much you can do to them. You can bob them, you can chop them, you can even travel with them a little bit if you want to. So with all those different things you can do to the Sportster, what is the best or first thing that you should actually do to the Sportster? So a lot of people will say, you know, you got to upgrade the seat. The stock seat is terrible, which I agree with. A lot of people will do, you know, performance upgrade first, whether it's exhaust and air cleaner. A lot of people might do suspension to make it a little bit more comfortable. A lot of people might do some aesthetic stuff first, like a fairing, for example, or lighting. I've got some LEDs, Rogue Rider Industries, blacked out smoke lenses, a lot of aesthetic stuff. So what is the most important, very first thing you should do to modify your Sportster? Is it performance? Is it aesthetics? Any of you guys out there, or gals, riding sporties, let me know what the very first thing you did to your bike, your Sportster, was when you got it. Were you looking to upgrade performance first? Were you looking to upgrade aesthetics first? But I'm going to tell you what I think the #1 thing is that you need to do to your Sportster as soon as you get it. So the #1 thing that you need to do to your Sportster when you get it is, drum roll please, is a swing arm bag. So swing arm bag is going to sit right off to the side, attached to the swing arm. It's not going to be super big, and that's one of the reasons a lot of people get Sportsters, is because they're minimalist. I don't think it's very cool to throw saddlebags on your Sportster. That's just me. But I don't think it looks very cool. I like to keep the stripped down look. So a swing arm bag is going to give you the functionality to carry a few things without that big bulky look to it. It's still going to keep that minimalist look to the Sportster while still providing some functionality of carrying some tools, a water bottle to keep you hydrated, you know, like a bandana, some extra gloves, rev bomb. Now the one that I have is from Viking Bags, and it's not huge. I think there's some other ones that are a little bit bigger, maybe fit some more stuff. But for me, this swing arm bag has been pretty versatile, pretty functional, and it was the very first thing that I did to my bike. Yeah, the very first thing that I put on it. It was about $100, I think. So in a second, we're going to give you a look at the bag. So, like, is this light going to turn, or are we just going to sit here all day? Is this the longest light in the history of the world? Possibly. Oh, there we go. So like I said, the swing arm bag is great because it's very minimalist. It tucks right up against the bike. It's not like big, huge, bulky saddlebags. It's gonna get you enough stuff for pretty much like a whole day of riding. Like I said, some tools, some water, some snacks to get you through a whole day. Now obviously if you're traveling long distance, you're gonna have to get some saddlebags or strap a bigger bag to it. But if you're out there for a day, you don't want to be wearing like a backpack or have a big old bulky bag strapped to your bike if you can just fit it all in a swing arm bag. And one of the main reasons I wanted the swing arm bag first, I got it right away within days of getting this bike, was basically just to carry some bottles of water. You're getting thirsty out there, you stop, grab a drink out of there, get back on your way. So now that we talked a little bit about the bag, my bag in particular, why I like the bag, let me know what your first modification was to your Sportster. What do you think of swing arm bags? Or even any of you out there on different bikes, can you put a swing arm bag on it? What do you think about riding with luggage or backpacks? I don't really like a backpack, so that's why I like the swing arm bag, fit a few things in there. But now, let me know what you all think of the swing arm bag. What was the first modification to your bike? And we're going to take a little look at my swing arm bag from Viking Bags real quick. Let's dive right in there. Alright, let's take a look inside the bag. So this is the Viking bag, like I said, swing arm bag. And let's pull a few things out. We've got our Biltwell gloves. We've got a pair of sunglasses. And, oops, license plate. Probably they should have that on the bike. We've got a pair of needle nose pliers, crescent wrench, set of Allen's. Luckily, with a newer bike, don't really have to use too many tools. But that gives you a little look at some of the space in there. Like I said, I usually can put my camera equipment in there. I usually get a bottle of water in there. And we've got the flaps that come down. And it's going to Velcro shut just like that. Get a little look at the straps to the frame and to the swing arm. Velcro opens. And you get right down in there. I'm not exactly sure the specs on what the specific specs are, the liters or size of it, but it gives you a good idea right there. Let's get back on the bike. Alright, so that was a look at my swing arm bag there. Like I said, I really like it. Just kind of straps right into the swing arm and another part of the frame. Very easy install. Threw it on there in like 30 minutes or so. Straps in nice and tight. Got a couple tools in there. I usually throw some water in there. The other great thing about it too is I can keep some of this camera stuff in there. So like I said, I don't always like to ride with the camera on, but I'll leave with it, record some stuff, take some videos, and then throw it back in the bag, and that fits it perfectly along with the water, the tools. And again, you can throw some more functional type stuff in there, extra sunglasses or goggles, extra pair of gloves if you need them, anything like that. Like I said, I really like this particular bag. I think there are some bigger ones out there, but I think this one pretty much fulfills exactly what I needed it for. So we're down towards South Philly. Actually going to a coffee shop y'all have seen me at before, Function Coffee. Love that place. Check out my video on Function Coffee if you haven't seen it already. It's a great local spot. Also, if you're tuning in, make sure you check us out on Instagram as well, at the Moto John. Always trying to take pictures of cool Philly stuff. Different stuff to take a look at if you're ever passing through. But so again, that's a look at the swing arm bag. That is my first modification to the Sportster. I think that should be a modification everybody should throw on their Sportster. Again, you're looking at tossing a couple tools in there to get you through if something happens, some water, some gloves, some glasses. I mean, honestly, I've even picked up a few things at the store before. Some drinks, a couple small items. I'll throw some hoagies in there every now and then. And it's really worked out perfectly functional for me. Very practical. So like I said, there's so many different things you can do to your bike. What's the first one that you ever did, or what's the one that you like the most that you ever did to your Sportster? But not even just Sportsters. I know, you know, Triumphs, street bikes, Ducatis, all these different things outside of cruisers. Let me know if you can even throw bags on some of those. I don't even know if you can, honestly, but you might have to wear a backpack. So let me know what some of those first modifications were to your bike, any bike. I think the swing arm bag is the first thing anyone should do, and then you start looking at, you know, throw a new seat on there, throw some cosmetic stuff on there. I think a lot of people throw an exhaust on their bike first for performance and different stuff like that. But that's just my thoughts on the swing arm bag. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know, like I said, what some of those first modifications are to your bike when you first got it. Maybe it was a swing arm bag, maybe it wasn't. So that's gonna wrap it up for today, the first modification on your Sportster. As always, if you like any of these videos, check out some of our older videos. Hit the channel with a subscribe, like this video, check out any of our other older videos. As always, ride safe out there. Summer's coming to an end. It's time to get some fall riding in. But as we close out summer a little bit, you guys ride safe. All you guys and girls ride safe out there. As always, it's a Moto John. We'll see you all on down the road.